Hello guys, in this short video I want to quickly demonstrate a few new features in Claude Code, kind of quality of life improvements that they've been releasing in minor versions. So in addition to major things like Claude Code or Opus 4.6, there are some minor things that are really useful to know. And these will be the features released just over the last few weeks. And at the end of this video, I will show you the list of Twitter accounts that you should follow to find out those new features first. So here on the screen you can see a new / command called insights. What does it do? So let me try that in my Claude Code. Insights. It will show should show insight about my usage of Claude Code. And then after 1 minute or so I have report HTML. And let's click and see what's inside. So this is the report as I understand for last month or 30 days. And at a glance, what's working? You developed highly effective plan then execute workflow. Glad to hear that. But also there are problems with stuff like layout components, missing blade directives, wrong filament property types, silently breaking things, and causing debugging loops. Also it has some suggestions, so you may read about your personal suggestions in such report. And then also the projects that I've been working on, how many sessions, and top tool used, also how you use Claude Code. So a lot of text, also stat for the day, another section, impressive things you did, also where things go wrong. So basically such report is a good analysis of how you use Claude Code, including the custom prompts or custom additions to Claude MD, which you may try right away to improve the results for your future projects. So /insights. The next feature they released recently is /keybindings command. Let's try that in action as well. So we have keybindings, which will open the configuration file, and let's see what are the default keybindings. Maybe you don't even know some of them. So these are the bindings in the chat, for example. Also there are autocomplete stuff. Also when you are in the settings, also confirmation, also tabs, transcript, history, search. To be honest, I'm happy with pretty much all those key bindings and don't want to change anything much, but just so you know that you can if you want to. And just so you know, when I close that file, this is the actual directory where it is located. So if you want, you may also edit that manually in your editor. The next thing is kind of fun, and I wanted to try it out for a while, spinner verbs. So you know those verbs that show up when Claude Code is working on something, and then it says like considering, whatchamacalliting, and other ings at the end. So we can customize that now. So let's try a prompt, something similar to what Boris suggested, but I'm a fan of Matrix movies. And let's see what the verbs will change to. So discombobulating, that should change to something, not sure. Let's wait and see. Okay, the result is done. So you will see the verbs like dodging bullets, bending spoons, and also it is suggesting show me what it looks like, the prompt. Let's just hit enter and see caramelizing. Really, Matrix? And now I see the full array, which is saved in settings JSON, and these will randomly appear in your spinner while Claude Code is working. Let's try to close Claude Code and start it again, and let's see. Just from a random prompt, show me current time, razzle dazzling. This is not Matrix. So probably those verbs, if I understand correctly, they will randomly appear on top of default verbs from Claude Code. Also, I will briefly run through a few tweets without even showing them in my Claude Code. So with /rewind or hitting escape twice, now Claude can summarize part of the conversation, which basically means if you want to change your mind and implement something differently, you rewind with summarizing just the good parts of what you discovered, and then you go another path with that part of good information as context for the new path. Also in version 2.1.30, new /debug command will allow you to debug not the code, but what went wrong in the process of Claude Code, which is pretty famous as all AI agents are to not, for example, not take the skill where it was expected, or for example, why did my tool call fail and stuff like that. And another small quality of life improvement, you can launch Claude with pull request from Github. If you have that used in Claude Code, and then it will show the actual pull request in action, and you may continue working on that. So yeah, these were just a few small features released in Claude Code newer versions. Now, who do I suggest to follow to discover those new features? Probably the most kind of thorough and deepest one is Claude Code changelog X account, which reports the new versions with quite a lot of details like this. So the thread of what was fixed, what was added, with the link. It's all open source, but it's shown in a very good format that you can read, also with screenshots here. So yeah, you should definitely follow that. Or Claude Code people are really good at announcing the features, so you should follow Tariq, then Boris, then Lydia. Also, I suggest to follow Ado from Anthropic from Claude Code. He is more of a tips guy, not exactly news, but also very, very useful. And finally, you saw that in the video as well, a few tweets came from Dixon, also from Claude Code team. Or if you don't use Twitter, X, or if you don't want to follow those accounts closely, I have a digest weekly AI coding news every Wednesday, totally free, so you can subscribe to that on my website aicodingdaily.com. The form is at the bottom. And I will put the links to all those accounts in the video description below. So yeah, what do you think about those new features? Will you use any of them? Or maybe you're a fan of some other new feature released? Let's discuss all of that as usual in the comments below. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.